During this time, we are feeling very uncertain about our future. We don't know what it's gonna be about in our future in few days or tomorrow. There are many students who are preparing for the competitive examinations. Even they don't know when their exam will be conducted. But you must have heard a story of a grasshopper and ant, in which ant in whole summer look for food to get ready to face the winter peacefully with food. And grasshopper enjoys the whole summertime without preparing for winters. And at the end the grasshopper suffers what he didn't prepare for and feels regret about his loss of time. So students, winter is coming. Exams are only postponed, they are not cancelled. This is not school or college in which it will go on if you'll study for 2 to 3 months. These are professional courses, need a lot of time and preparation with firm heart and punctuality. And this time is like a golden opportunity for you to study and focus for examination. And of course, be prepared. If you are getting so much time, the competition will be tough and harder, and most probably the paper will be difficult as well. Students who have well prepared, they will only be able to fight for the examination and better result. To have full benefit of this lockdown, you need a strong system to be productive. Morning is a good time in which you can do deep studies with full concentration because you have proper rest. Because if you wake up early in the morning, then it's very less likely you have friends or distraction in WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram. With ease and full concentration and focus, you can use this time for study and preparation. This is the time when our brain is most alert for any situation. Therefore, the things which we learn in the morning stays in our mind for a longer duration and time. Even when I used to study in the early morning, I used to make a timetable, and in calendar I used to think about the topics I have to do and the topics I have done. Even if you are slow, that doesn't matter. You just have to move on. Try to cover it on the next day, but don't lose it. Stay focused and keep on practicing and learning. And make clear to revise the things you studied yesterday. By this, we get an extra motivation that okay, yesterday I have done this, and it makes us to remember the things more sharply. At the end of month, my whole progress used to be visible on the calendar, by which I could track three things. Number one, how much my preparation is fast or slow. Number two, which subjects are taking more time to study. And number three, that exactly how much I accomplished in this whole month. Often we forget to appreciate ourselves while preparing for our examinations. That how much topics we covered in this time. Because we mostly focus on the thing that how much our colleagues have studied or finished, and how much far we lag behind from them. But if you track your progress, then you can realize that how consistent you are towards your studies, and it will provide an extra motivation to you so that you can work more sharply and accomplish what you are working for. Whenever you start your studies, make targets that today I have to complete so and so topic. That will of course will create a pressure. If you are not able to do 100%, then go for 70%. Not even that, at least 50% you will finish off, which is at least better than nothing. One more thing which you can do here, you can text or message your daily targets to your mom, father, brother, or sister, or a dear friend. By this, two things will happen. Number one, when you will inform that today you will be completing so and so topic, it will be like a commitment, and to fulfill it, you will give a sincere effort. And number two, it will be a track that from this moment your studies and the topic is started. And by this, you can exactly track that from what time you started the studies. It is seen the students who only do hard work tend to fall behind, because to be a topper you need to do something different, some smart work. We all know that about some portion of a syllabus is like asked frequently in our exams. So focus on those topics, because by doing so, most of our scoring topics will be covered in them. You can take help from previous year question paper or question banks. Even the famous Pareto rule say same thing, that with 20% input we can achieve about 80% of output, which means even with little effort we can achieve more and more marks in our exams. And last but not the least, you can use this time to make notes in form of written, audio, text, which is easily accessible. Some students, while preparing a note, make your whole book like a notebook, which is a wrong thing to do. Because when we write note, its basic purpose is to keep us informed about the topics. And on viewing that note, whole story is recalled in our mind. If you try to copy the whole book, our brain will not be able to retain so much content. So focus on the key points which you can elaborate. By this, you have to just only remember the important things, and it will be less time consuming. This is what we call a smart work. If you struggle to remember things for a longer duration, then you need to develop an effective note taking technique, which I will explain you in our next session.